champions. November is November champions. And MPP, after suffering the November humiliation, ran away from the December humiliation, and so therefore it was virtually not as competitive. So therefore there are certain seats that we can only start classifying from 1996. Now, so from the competitive election, parliamentary election that happened from 1996, there are seats that NDC as a political party has never won. But in this election, the green wave tsunami has been able to sweep even some of those seats that are considered no-go as far as the NDC is concerned in the competitive sense. In Greater Accra, we've never won Ayawaso Central. Today, we are proud to announce that Ayawaso Central is green for the NDC. We've never won Okaikwe South. Today, we are happy to announce that Okaikwe South is green for the NDC. We have never won Tema West. Today we are happy to announce that Tema West is green for the NDC. We've never won Domi Kwabinya. And even though it's not finally declared, we can tell you that we know it's green for the NDC. Now, in the central region, we've never won Ewutu Senior East, known more like the Kasua area. Today, Kasua is fully green for the NDC. We have never won Asin Central. That's the Honorable Kennedy Ajipon's constituency. Never won it. Today, we are happy to tell you that Asin Central, for the first time, is green for the NDC. We've never won Sekendi constituency when competitive parliamentary elections started in Ghana. Today, Sekendi has become green. We have never won Kwesiminti. Today, that constituency also is green for the NDC. We have never won Esikado. Today, Esikado Keta is green for the NDC. We've never won Takwa Msoyam in the Western region. Today, Takwa Msoyam has become green for the NDC. We have never won Sunyani East. That's J.H. Mensah's original set. Today, J.H. Mensah will be looking down and know that the green revolution, the green tsunami has truly swept even that seat that belonged to him. We have never won Sunyani West constituency. Sunyani West constituency is in the bag today and is green. We have never won Doma East. We've never won Doma Central. Those two constituencies are in the bag as well and are green. We have never won in the Asutifi North constituency has never been won. Today, we are proud to announce that that great constituency has become green as well. In the Eastern region, we've never won in Nsawam Edwardri. Today, that constituency is green for the NDC. Oh, that's the Chief Whip constituency. So the green revolution, the green wave has swept and swept. Even the Chief Whip of the NPP has been swept. The Chief Whip has been truly whipped by the green wave. We've never won Ekwapin South. Today, Ekwapin South belongs to the green corner. We've never won Lower West Akim. Today, Lower West Akim is green. In Ashanti region, we've never won Adansi Asokwa, the constituency of KT Hammer. Today, Adansi Asokwa is fully green. We have never won Ahafuano Southeast. Today, that is also green for the NDC. And finally, we've never won Obuasi East. Today, Obuasi East is fully green for the NDC. A few moments ago, I heard my counterpart, the General Secretary of the NPP, claim that Obuasi East has been won by the NPP. He's gotten it wrong, but you can appreciate this. This tsunami that has swept is so big that you can understand that my counterpart and his colleagues are very much still in a daze. and they are still not too sure about what really is happening. So we can I'm sure by tomorrow morning they will be much more calm and be able to come to the reality of what really has happened. Now, in terms of the breakdown, in regional breakdown, Volta region has all 18 constituencies green. A little anomaly happened 4 years ago, and the region decided that we will not have that anomaly anymore. So 18 out of 18 back in the green corner. In the Upper East region, 15 out of 15 green. In the Upper West region, we have 11? Yeah, 11. We have 11 in the Upper West region. In the OT region, we have 9 out of 9. In the Savannah, we've got 6 out of 7. We've got 6 out of 7 in Savannah. In the Northern region, we have 11 out of 18. So the Northern region is back fully in the green corner. In the Western region, we've got 15 of the seats. 15 of the seats out of 17. That's a very strong performance in the Western region. In the Northeast, out of the 6 constituencies, we've got 3, and then we allow the Bawumia to have the comfort of 3. You know, I mean, the wave has been so massive that at least there should be a little mercy on him. So the 3 constituencies are a little consolation for Dr. Bawumia. But we said that will not last long. In the next election, we'll make sure we take all 3 from him. In the Central region, we won 18 of the seats in Central region out of 23. That's a massive performance. In Bono, we got 11 out of the 12. 11 out of the 12. So Bono is fully green. In Greater Accra, out of the 34 in Greater Accra, at the moment we have 27, but we actually are looking 28 out of 20, out of the 34. Western North, I think Western North we lost just one. Only Swaman. So effectively out of the 8, we got 7. We got 7 in the Western North. In Bono East, we actually lost just 1 as well. Bono East, we lost just 1, or at least only 1 is not yet confirmed to be with us. Only 1 is not yet confirmed to be with us. So we've actually got the remaining 10 of them in Bono East. In the Ashanti region, in the last election, we had 4 of it. We can confirm that as of today, we've got at least 8 of them in the bag. 8 of them in the bag. So that is the regional breakdown as far as the parliamentary contest is concerned. And as we say rightly, we're talking about a very significant majority, and a majority that we aim to use responsibly and use for the progress of the people of Ghana. Now, we also want to quickly comment on the fact that the process as far as the presidential results is concerned, we actually would urge the chairperson of the Electoral Commission, Jean Mensah, and the team to want to make sure we do not unduly delay. We know for a fact that nothing can be done about it. It's totally already in the bag, and as the presidential candidate of the NPP himself did, conceding very early. I heard again our friends on the other side make a little shall I call it consolatory note about the fact that the first time in the history of Ghana that a presidential candidate conceded so very early. We want to commend them for that. But we want to simply say that, I mean, when you have been swept with this tsunami, what else can you do, really? I mean, this green wave is so mighty, there's really very little you can do. The more you delay, the more you only make yourself look like a not very, very serious candidate. So, I mean, we appreciate the fact that they came out early to make the concession, but truly, there's very little choice that really was available. I mean, it is so comprehensive, it's so massive, there's really no other thing that really could be done. And so we want to urge the Electoral Commission that as much as we appreciate the need for there to be very thorough process, a meticulous process to ensure that the results move through the constituency coalition centers, to the regional coalition centers, to the national coalition center. The country clearly knows the deal already, and therefore we expect that as very early as possible, I mean, the final declaration will be made. And so that for the country to clearly know the final position, then our flag bearer will be in a position to address the country as the president-elect of the Republic of Ghana, in order to be able to let all of you appreciate the gratitude that he feels, the gratitude of the NDC, the gratitude of all the people who have voted for us for the job that has been done during this election. And so these are critical issues that have come in the course of in the events that, I mean, since yesterday. We want to commend our officers led by our National Communication Officer, who has stood in our stead and updated you regularly as and when issues were happening. We want to thank the party chairman who addressed you earlier today regarding the calls that have been made by the Peace Council. We want to say that some of the things that have happened, for example, as I mentioned earlier, the fact that 2 people have lost their life in this election, and those 2 happen to be people who belong again to the NDC. The same way happened in 2020. We want to say these are unfortunate things. We should not have. We should progress beyond this situation. And that has been the situation anytime NDC has been in power. We've never had a situation like that. Even General Rawlings, who was a military leader, not one person ever was killed in any election, I mean, national general election in our country. So it's really unfortunate that we'll have a president who actually was a former attorney general, a lawyer who prides himself to be a human rights advocate, and under his watch, both in 2020 and in 2024, we would have precious blood spilled simply because of the desperation to hang on to power at all costs. We also want to say that some of the things that we've heard where supporters of the NDC have had to sometimes mass up in coalition centers because of the real situation that have happened both in 2020 and beginning of 2024. When you've heard, for example, military people who were literally in various communities trying hard to intimidate our people, situations where, because of the history of what has happened, they are in complete anxiety, knowing that anything at all can happen, because in 2020, that's exactly what happened. Seats that clearly were won by the NDC. Before we realized, all kinds of criminal things happened and results were changed, and from a position of about 145 seats that we clearly had won in 2020, it whittled all the way down to 137. So naturally, with that kind of history, you appreciate why a lot of our supporters this time around will be far, far more vigilant, would want to ensure that such a thing does not repeat itself. And we can give you that promise, and I'm sure President Mahama will be reiterating it tomorrow, that under our watch, there will be no need for one person to even, what you call, lose his life just because of desperation to hang on to power. So this very unfortunate thing, we hope to God that now that Nana Akufo-Addo has finally reached the sunset of what I can only describe as a disgraceful presidency, the most violent presidency in our history, a forgetful presidency, we can put this incidence of people dying on election day, on general election day behind us, and be able to move into the future with maturity, with evolution, knowing that the will of the people must be respected at all times. We do not need to kill each other simply because we want to hang on to power at all costs. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for coming. We wanted to give you an update, especially on the situation regarding the parliamentary result, and also let you know some of the seats that are still not completely confirmed, and to let you and to assure you that even though there's such a massive two-third majority clearly that we have won, you can rest assured as a country that it will not be one that will seek to simply do things for his own sake, but one that wants to leave a legacy, one that wants to show that it is possible to fight for the people of Ghana. That is what this business has been about, and we want to again thank all of you for ensuring that the power of the people became massive and resonated in this election, so that the whole of Ghana will appreciate once and for all that power ultimately belongs to the people. Thank you very much.
All right, so that is Fifi Fiavi Kwete, the General Secretary of the National Democratic Congress, NDC. Oji,
General,
yeah. Yamtre ate.
You matter.
Kachire was 90 seats and who be den am MPP. Na umakofa branti bi o TTV so eja abodu say MPP benya 170 seats, not TV. So akonya me matra so de atma o se hwe so akra. MPP benya 170 seats. Me come here me New York techi Afrifa. Ko share ne barbering shop na me ka kire ne say NPP timinya 90 seater betua ne ti huka 1 year.
Ayeka
abato we won me to wo me bedroom wie chechire to ho tire de bia me ba me say 7 January me swear in Mahama wie 7 January ye ko swear in ma ne ya to abada wie o bedroom ho
Mahama ni
lomo teni say ya me no ka say ade a MPP betimi aye nyina ne say je wo ne Mahama kwetena se negotiate no ja 88 na akarma sentesa there are 4 out of the 88 e be say MPP sir. No
84. That is a very humiliating defeat ever in the history of our republic.
Say ya me no ka say. There were 276 constituencies.
Yeah.
NDC there were 185 out of the 276.
Unprecedented.
91 no was a 3 independent for 3 no. Efrim naka 88 they represent 88 MPs. Sorry tia nanado say pam unua no free akonya so sa 8 number we ai na de Mahama ba power ye kokuma se na me kira mu 8 na se sa 8 we sa MPP ni Mahama ntrase na NDC for ntrase negotiate because politics negotiations wumpa lobby wum na se MPP ntimi a negotiate ma 88 we ankawa 2028 MPP humiliation it will be greater than this one. The openo omre entonchia.
With the nyame adu mo cham no beto tanchia.
The only seats are 2028 MPP betimi asaje omade back we elections no no e chan ba me ka kire. Some of the seats NDC will hold it for just one term. They hold it for just one term.
To say how dear though.
Huawei will never go back to MPP.
No, let me just say how dear Peter Mewe.
Peter Mewe, what the man one time. Consolation. Also Peter Nankasa no more or less or NDC ni. Peter Mewe NDC ni. Oh, jai. It's only the na consolation. By the job, kwa member bium. Omuni na wie. Domi kwa benya. Say MPP anyere wo mo ho pa. NDC betina konwa no so 3 times.
Domi kwa benya.
So mo anyere wo mo ho pa. NDC better kunyan so 3 times 12 solid years. The reason is that Adwasafo me catch a producer say Adwasafo nsɛm na ekosuru ina was not right but dome kwa benya kunyan isi ho no best say MPP ni kope abi before pa oba replace oba no
enye bema
ena omo ye omadwen say Professor Michael Kwe when him say enipa 16 na J.K. for time 2007 omokope president edino Michael Kwe time no launch the campaign in Ashanti region cultural center no me na me kind of profile me na me introduce you no Nika no defeat India by nyina me na me take delivery
now the support the pa
na me support no but no nim say me support no
hey Kwadwo
yeah I was not supporting you.
Odogu akoke obi profile
Say John a friend say yeah pobi me na ya
Nipa unity
unity baby o enti me so mapo ya ye bi ya o bra
Say John Efrel
oh Say John I am yes we wunti wa hwe ya me nya dance ni
Odogu
and then yeah
you kind of any wakowe
oh no we kind of fine so what enti wo de nika ne ba ye no woni kwabra senjire me kwabra senjire wo
kwabra senjire de video
I'm the nika ne ba
ye
Prophet Shaman. You see, you have been doing well for this party. As a young boy, as a little boy, you have been doing so well for this party. And I wish all the young men in this country, and especially in our party, would do what you are doing.
Professor Makoko na Kasaro.
Yes.
Because what kind of profile they come back?
No, dark brown, top and down. Hey, white, kind of fine. No, me nika be see ho. Only be go achire ho. O say ura cultural center uram say so for me poka krabi na administration wa. Ya di be go dwabrem na chi ho. Ti ya bo di atwa nwa bi eja yes I no makofam nika.
Hey.
Minim chairman for aton mu nika no Kumasi Endurom constituency. I'm sorry. Professor Michael Kwe di wo hoda. Ena obeye speaker.
Yeah.
Honestly speaking, he's the worst speaker Ghana here. One performing back okura.
Ko ani.
Aha.
Yeah, contest.
Eti ne banen so ekọ India ho abiom.
Aye.
Oba ye no na senka na do ye ne minister.
Sir.
Na oma ne ka ho. Na omo pe oba ema no. So the akoyu no say no domi kwa benya se MPP yere wo ho pa nya sa NDC be 12 years wo ho cause NDC ade wo NDC fo a ho pa ne se NDC ju sita
Yo mo de chinchile twan patapa level
NDC ju sita
patapa level pa wo de sa
for me o me hwebi
yeah
maybe kaza
Kase na to na.
Yami ne shira ye. Ashiwo. Nti twe mamia. Mesi me twe ma wo.
Sisifia ne bi.
Oh, and we had a handkerchief. And na ma. Tina ma.
The better na. Chaba kwakwapia. Odero kwakwapia kasa congratulations to you. Oh, Rade Yakopo. That's why we see live on radio. I think so.
Facebook number.
Check it.
Oh,
sir. Oh, they said they are. Hey, women organize a near. Women organize.
I never quite. Ghana for new politicians is and the politicians on boy intricacy man. And see we are centrally only politicians say
yeah, probably for me do it. Say
NPP anye careful 88 seats na kadokura no. One shot esobete and I sat here me can Peter Tiha train for to be some say, Captain, are you sure? Say MPP anya careful 90 seats. MPs 90 womunya Peter. That did not call no cannot hear now order. Me can in so tell an original come to. I say, Captain, are you sure? Say.
But you see,
if you're not also Gaza.
it is the worst.
Na so ni jebi na mo yim.
It is the worst and the most miserable defeat of the NPP ever in the history of our republic. And President Kufuor, General, but I mean, no, it will go down because he fought a very good fight, bringing the party to power for the first time. No, another Kufuor, Brabe Hodi, Batona, Ufriswa, over a lot of MPs and Lusomo seats. MPP did not learn any lesson from 2020 elections.
1996,
Can you
2000.
imagine this?
Yeah, na home round na ba 1996, 2000 playing off. We'll be back.
Na bia no ho ahyi no ho abufu ɛyɛ ba womia ɔbɛ yɛse bi
in the Washanti region cultural center no me na me kind of profile me na me introduce you no nika no defeat India by nyina me na me take delivery
Now they all support the power.
na me support no but no nim say me support no
Hey, Kwadwo,
yeah I was not supporting you.
Odogu, akoke obi profile.
Say John the friend me say yeah pobi man
Ni pa ni neti.
me ti baby o enti me so mapo ya ye bi yes o bra
Say John Efrel.
oh say John I am yes we wunti wa hwe ya me nya dance ni
Odogu.
and then yeah me
Nti kai na ni wakowe.
oh no me kind of fire so what enti wo mo di nika ne bae no wo ni kwabra senjire me kwabra senjire wo
Kwabra say the video.
I'm the nika ne bae Prophet Chiame. You see, you have been doing well for this party. As a young boy, as a little boy, you have been doing so well for this party. And I wish all the young men in this country, and especially in our party, would do what you are doing.
Professor Makoko na Kasaro.
Yes.
Because what kind of profile they come out?
No, dark brown, top and down. Hey, white, kind of fine. No, me nika ne be si ho. Mo be gu akire ho. O say ura culture center ura msa so ofo be poka kra bi na administration wa. Ya di be gu dwabrem na chi ho. Ti ya bo di atwa nwa bi eja yes I no makofam nika.
Hey!
Minim chairman for aton mo nika no Kumase ye nduru mo constituency. After Edi Professor Michael Kwedi wo hoda. Ena obeye speaker.
Yeah.
Honestly speaking, he's the worst speaker Ghana here. One performing back okura.
Ko ani.
Aha.
Yeah, contest.
Eti ne ba nso ekọ India ho abiom. Oba ye no na senka na do ye ne minister.
Sir.
Na oma ne ka ho. Na omo pe oba ema no. So the akoyu no ti say no domi kwa benya se MPP yere wo ho pa nya sa NDC be 12 years wo cause NDC ade wo NDC fo a ho pa na se NDC ju sita
Yo mo de chinchile twan patapala level.
NDC ju sita
Patapala level pa o de sa
for me o me hwebi
Yeah.
maybe kasa
Kasa na to na.
Nyame ne shira ye ashiwo nti twe mamia mesime twe ma wo
Sisifia ne bi.
oh and handkerchief and na ma tina ma
The better na cheba gwakwapia. Odero gwakwapia kasa congratulations to you. Oh, Rade Yakopo. That's why I would say live on radio. I think so.
Facebook number.
Check it.
Oh, sir. Oh, they said they're all. Hey, women organize a near. Women organize.
I never Ghana for new politicians is and the politicians on boy intricacy man. And see, we are centrally no need politicians.
Yeah, probably for me do it.
Say NPP anye careful. 88 seats na Kanukurano. One shot esobete. And I sat here. Me can Peter Tiha. Train for some say, Captain, are you sure? Say MPP anye careful. 90 seats. MPs 90 omunya Peter. That did not call no cannot hear now order. Me can in so tell an original come to. I say, Captain, are you sure? Say.
But you see,
if you're not also
it is the worst. It
It
is the worst and the most miserable defeat of the NPP ever in the history of our republic. And President Kufuor, General, but I mean, no, it will go down because he fought a very good fight, bringing the party to power for the first time. No, another that Kufuor, Brabe Hodi, Batona, Ufriswa, over a lot of MPs, Lusomo seats. MPP did not learn any lesson from 2020 elections.
1996, 2000.
This.
Yeah, na home round yeah, 1996, 2000 playing off. We'll be back.
Na bia no ho ahyi ne ho abufu ɛyɛ ba womia ɔbɛ yɛse bi
ne sie wone to ne kan ene ne bobo apaye wa bato afeye.
Introducing Rexona Non-Stop Protection 72-hour antiperspirant with breakthrough microtechnology that forms a stronger sweat barrier, tested to the limit, even during the most intense workout.
Still clean, dry, and fresh for longer.
Try the new Rexona 72-hour Non-Stop Protection for clean, dry, and fresh underarms every day.
You'll ever taste.
Hi, baby.
Hi, Mom.
Hope you're having fun at Granny's.
Yeah, but Grandma doesn't have my favorite top chocolate spread. Hi, Mom. Mommy, please, I missed top chocolate spread on bread.
Tasty too. Made just for you and me. Top choco, it's chocolate choco. It's chocolate choco. It's chocolate choco. Top choco, it's chocolate.
Surprise children!
Yay! It's chocolate choco.
Taste of chocolate. This advert is FDA approved.
How do I look?
You look so gorgeous, Auntie.
Thank you. I hope my date feels the same. Am I not forgetting something?
Yes, obviously. Laura Mini.
Thank you. Can I use the washroom, please?
Sure. Flora disposable handkerchief.
You obviously are using floral tissues, my dear, because the floral tissues, they are soft and easy on the skin and they leave no particles.
I hope you had a good time.
I had fun. Thank you for dinner. Are you okay? Do you want to use the washroom?
Uncle. I will tell Auntie.
Ah, Fanchemi. I just love how it feels.
Your Honor, this man is guilty. Your Honor, there has been no evidence, no proof presented at all. My client is not guilty.
Then let him say that he is not guilty.
Sir, I am... Sir, I'm guilty. Take Chanto. It has the power of 5 natural active ingredients that clears your throat when you need it the most. Chanto, get your voice back.
No, Your Honor, I am not guilty.
Then you are free to go.
Think natural. Think Chanto. This advert is FDA approved.
Na watch mu nyim na wabrɛ no ɛwɔ sɛ yɛ ma wo dwumadi a wankasa wode bɛkanya wo ɛwɔ fie ne sɛnti ɛne yɛde onua show time with Nana McBride dwumadi no ɛbɛsɔ mu If you're 7 p.m. no, a yabomodia a can Nana McBride and in the studio audience for you now. Yet the 1 hour one sandwichma, 1 hour what do much it is. 1 hour when you need a so ewa brabomuno. Sam Cofonia tea and sa a film. Na Saj Mediano, your friend is your breathing. And I sometimes run with Bimu, ye mubino, your family. Family no, Ube sa yeno, I could see. Not sa family no crowd. No, I won't know or put. Kwesi adan so de yete yen safre anwomtofo ekukudam se ne be ya onba be hu ye nwom yetimi de bi atwa ye nase ye akasa enya anwomtofo nko awo nemom yete yen safre sini twafon so se ne be ya ye no mu ebedi nkomo ya bedwafo ebetena se wodwumedi nase de a ene na be bi ewu ye woni noi Uncle Fred Kwesi Ernest ene Mimi eno te kai ne yenhia efia de bia 7 p.m.
Never won Ayawaso Central.
Polling stations across the country. Now, all the 40,976 polling stations in Nano, Jay Abidru.
I think it's a big congratulations to Ghana's democracy. Ghana yaya dear, 32 years of our democratic dispensation. We've done so well. That notwithstanding, another Danko Akufo-Addo, why there, but I mean, in his old the tenure of office, and this record has been, or this pace has been recorded for the very first time in our body politics. Say I go into a battle, I was presiding over this battle. Amankofo edu 10 Ashri Wonkwa. In 2020, in year 8, 2024, in year 2. Very terrible. Very shameful, and I pray say mama say didn't see BM da e wo ye wiase mo e bai because ye ko se kwa koto abakeke ya ko se kwa kokunipa. And I sincerely pray say the IGP, upon the request of the and the will of the people, ekofo mienu a omahwe mo nkwa e wo Ewutusenya East, that is Kaswa Hodom no, please, with the greatest of respect and humility to you and your office, bring those people to your books, arrange them, trust and arrange them before the law courts. No matter who they are. No matter who they are. Na ye matter and daddy because ya or mine because of Amanyofo. And I salute the IGP for his courage and the confidence imposed in him as the man in uniform. And yes, I can be a menoka, and I can pinche because of a baby. Kenya Mugasi Samesi war in Sawoma Drojiri. You to two left and right, back and forth, basa, just because you want power. And then another prayer. Those shameful and arrogant posture of yours. And then can you be bold enough to call the same security personnel to do the same thing they did for you? See, our power necessary. You are powerless. These are some of the things look, about 7 key ministers of state, cabinet ministers for that matter, it should tell you something. It should tell you something. A heart attack. It is not funny. All in the name of politics. And you're very shameful and very disgraceful under the administration and the watch of Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, the President of the Republic of Ghana. It has been written in the book of history. Say Yakotuaba under the watch of his eyes. For 10 actually won't. How on earth, General, how on earth can he account for the loss and the lives of those people? That notwithstanding, yet if you so can say I feel we are about to free ANC. Of course, there were pockets of issue, but in the large extent or the larger context, you will see say it has been very peaceful. Because there was abuse of incumbency. I could do for a report here 2 times in their reports. So there was an abuse of incumbency. And this should serve as a warning to the NDC and the next government, the NDC and its next government. Now that Akufo-Addo, yes, will be MPNASEMO. And I'm sure Ghanaians love him. So when we need president and Ghana for, we'll be willing to keep boy and sano. I can say papa be nanko wa money ye or person ye Ghana.
The president we never had.
The president we never had. But then there, he's going down into history as one of the worst presidents ever. Even though he did his best. But then there, that's what kind of reflects it on some of the decisions he made as a president. He will recall, say, I made a wrong decision. And so, say, I didn't see a open soir. And the papa. The next NDC, Mahama-led administration, should also sit up and make sure, say, this thing would never happen. Here, Otu Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo for. Or say, you 2020, 2016 by the way, you know. Or some one country, John Mahama say, Abano, and you come and the libre and the troye. Now, one another also banas one yamabuni ya, and the come and the libre 20 hours. Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo who bufunti and the idea to by the tia John Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. And then bibiao Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo semi producer ne ho bufunti and a Ghana for and that tour by the tia Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
Never seen na Bawumia na so to hold day.
Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ye won the tikom and kasabe bray. Lectures upon lectures, questions upon questions, finding solution to the unusual things. Afedro penswa na afia kwakoye bu achibidi. And then the year that's what Mrs. Siano. And who before and a Ghana for the Tuaba. And it is the will of the people. And I'm happy for the fact that Ghana for and Akasa. And nothing could change that result. I sat on this same platform before, say, Yamabe Tuabano. And I make her say, Yempe runoff. And Yempe press conference, Biama Neba Dani Tipaye. It's no be lusuno, on lusu miserably, no be winning, only convincingly.
Bawumia kasa ope gab no.
Ope gab no when you
gab kase.
And he did got the gab. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, this is not the end of you. You are a very fantastic man, a very knowledgeable man. But this time around, Ghana for one pell. Go back. Go and sit down. Reflect.
Are you sure the NPP would bring Bawumia back in 2020?
Whether or not depends on the NPP. And the one they may decide. Go and sit down, including your running mates. Montanasi. Now, my videos, morals, I'm going in. Montanasi, I'm watching my videos. No, some of my kind. I said to Ghana for Asuma.
Then I can say, I'm watching international.
I'm watching Montanasi. My videos, I'm going. Rallies, I'm going. My videos, no.
Professor Kufuor, hey. President Kufuor, Professor Kasim Kasanga.
Yes. Montanasi.
Na puntinasi. Na campaign no ye in a baby or kasa ye bia no.
Amumbo the video no.
Amumbo video.
E facture on one kasa.
3 times. Each video bia ye more impress mano. The embusan say on one throw a comment.
Or throw we are. Then he will come to Ghanaians or he'll come back to Ghanaians
and apologize. No. And you refine the crowd, but I think that any day with Napo on a ticket of the NPP as MP, fine, let it go. Napokwa primaries or any region apart from Ashanti region obelusu. Okay? Napo had it fala because of his association with Menchia Palace.
Absolutely.
So at a point, the constituents now yet delegates now what MPP felt that if we vote against him, we have voted against President Kufuor. We have voted against Menchia. So any given day and time, delegates what Menchia constituency saw the need say Yemfa Napo appreciate Kufuor and Menchia.
Which is absolutely
but he took it for granted. And naturally, Napo is very arrogant. Naturally, Napo mbunipa. And you do baby as you share politicians, then you kind of cribbage and say, look, 21st century politics, it's not about GDP, gross domestic product. It's about HDI, Human Development Index. It's the 21st century politics now, and we've gone past GDP. And years back, people who understood GDP and could explain with their economic jargons were those people who were seen to be very knowledgeable. But Mahatma Gandhi and the others that came from the Asian tigers redefined the 21st century politics. That look, it's not about how much the country can boast of having, but it is how well the people are catered for. And it will cost Singapore. Every year, Singapore, in your surplus, a chema above.
Yeah.
And one way GDP, and I'm economist, no, a chem. Say, ye pe one more human development. Me if I were president. Dentina obi eco school, ewo Greater Accra. Na Accra school no kono private school no otwachen aban school. What are the ratio? What are the human development index analysis and criteria? And a private school na any aban school. That's number one. Number two. And then aban school na ewo and cry no. Otwi twa chen aban school mu student owo gumwa tachiman. So these disparities, and as I say, modern day politician, as I say, fix these disparities are a what system name. Enti yenye pilot. Eti woko ebia achirensuya. Yenfe kurabi 2. Ne yakase enkwada be 10 bi wo ho. Yedomo ye pilot project. Eti say kura na say wa achirensuya kurabi asu 2 no. Mo kura ya se hei. Aban be sheda to generator. Yenyan connected mumba national grid na so. But abanye akoto generator de abesi kromo. Edam sa ankola 10 ne penti. Sa ankola 10 no. Abanye sheda consciously empathy chedi back who de bi obefinkra ko English. Because ye pekoye be build the mental capacity of the Ghanaian child. Na teacher ni back so free Cape Coast emra. na yen fa teacher ni ba ko emfiri tamale emra na yen conscientize sankoda tenom ema ne papa say fa hye wo ba ne trim say teacher ni fi nkran ton na ba kire wade teacher ni fi kekusu ton na ba kire wade teacher ni fi srim ton na ba kire so na ba kire wade nti dey nti na aban aso ato generator besia na wa ma okane abanya ma books na so mpese obesua de wo yesa we gu me ma ne papa ne ase we gu kuro ye nim ase we gu wa ho nim ase we gu teacher for na ebede nim ase. This is how you begin to build the mental capacity of Nkola so that by the time they attain 15 and upwards their human development index ratio had begun. So you do not have to sit down and talk about GDP and the macroeconomic indicators, microeconomic indicators, enterprises in the economy. No, you don't do it that way. We are the sabe you know. But say atresia tokromu hono. Sa kwara na ote wono.
The deficiency wo.
What did they kwatna classroom, exam hall. What for Greater Accra? The kokan ho mo exam hall. The competition will be keen. And when I say what building obidi
human capacity index, yeah.
What building no? 21st century sani politics. And your politics are what no so my idea economy no. Oh, right fine, Debbie. So economy no strong said day. Na enipa na te o man mu no and reflect on more life mo a hadwen. And then the opulence eba ni patrim. But opulence sometimes is very perceptive.
Yeah.
So what do you have to do as a leader? And say, any part of what saying and a woman, and that is why I keep blaming the Ghana Statistical Service that they do artificial work. The things that they do, it is not real. Okay? As a Ghana Statistical Service, to me, it's proper. Now, yeah, devoid of any party in power. Say, Ghana for do was saying. They find it very difficult to get 5 Ghana cedis. It's when you see 5 Ghana cedis upwards and go do 200 Ghana. Say, o mina yetimuno, ye sika ni na ye try no. Ye so aye we bi
200 Ghana.
200 Ghana. Ghana for the door saying the sika na esono every day. Obetime hu bi anim. If currency that is why America imagine say the very first $500 I will mutwaye our George Walker Bush senior time no they locked it up almost one money mabonte and it never came. It became one of the hard locked currency okay America, and this is what they did. It is what realize here we call Iran dollar na hono the value no was so $10 na America.
Yeah.
Because somebody else so.
Yeah.
So what it means is that America decided that we should be able to make sure say more than 50% of our population yesika ne kese na wo na ye $100 bill no. We benya more than half of our population every day. That is how you develop people.
Yeah.
Ghana has to say any part of those senators was sorry no pa.
Very difficult.
Obetimi akasa me wo 50 Ghana every day. So 50 Ghana.
You know, if you think about it, yeah, minimum wage, 18 Ghana cedis, a little above 18 Ghana cedis, which cannot buy a loaf of bread, a common loaf of bread. It's been top.
See,
and that is why I was talking about Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Nana, with all due respect to you, it is not about how long you serve, but how well you serve.
That's right.
And this is from PW Lumumba. It's not about how long you serve. Kwame Nkrumah came to serve for 7 years.
Just 7 years.
And look, he has done extremely wonderful, and Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo is benefiting from his legacy. Me, I'm benefiting from the legacy that I'm maybe near woman, but I'm still benefiting from Kwame Nkrumah's legacy. Can Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo legacy be enjoyed by me nyang or Sheye in the next 20 years, the next 30 years? It's not about how long you serve.
Sure. Policy Mahama de buy here. I showed you where it came from, right?
One of the fantastic policies.
Show you the documents. Show you the documents from where it came from. Ghana, let me tell you this. Maybe a year cost say wa brabom no ho. Ya tra ena economy no egro hi. economy grow here. You see, Nanado, Bibia a fee on one trim by yes, I am fine campaign, and your free SHSO. Free SHS, no, Uganda constitution,
yeah,
progressively free.
Yeah, sure.
But no, and a baby, Mahama Shase, no baby, we free, but infinity. A day free Nanado trim a decay, one district, one factory.
Okay.
One village, one dam. Two wonderful things. But next senka Kufado, all your campaign will be bekagu na sumo srim say I had a hear dam chika one village, one dam or no. Now as I say who say we a leader now the policy be about. First thing you have to do is say how many people na ye poor our country no more sa policy na wode ba no ebetimi aboa mo free ohim. So one district, one factory, what is going to do is say district bit is a Gumwa district ohia wumpa as compared to Kaswano. So what the factory could see Gumwa takwa, Gumwa techima, Gumwa de bisu Gumwa yamfro, Apam Junction, Gumwa Kumasi, and I say here, and then Gumwa Yemia. Sa factory now would kusi wono. Say befa nipa be 200 pimpa. Make sure say in Krona a casa factory no in our district no at least you would have one person from each village
benefiting.
Benefiting. When reducing Ohia by one person by one community. But one district, one factory, no. MPP when you know, and on better Ghana for say, Sabi, you name answer, or Montebro for chair. Obi a buy and say, Nanado so no be the president. Obey one district, one factory, no. Oje, Omo winning election, we are no my another document. Ababa catch and say, a public-private partnership. So what it means is that when ya obia why na dwen so near buying the carbon SC factory just buying to me in C factory. So number one, infantman NDB. Gomwa NDB. And don't forget say when the Gomwa mem se or what secure by na dwen so be kwasi factory e wo Gomwa. Maybe to a sabi wo sika e yes factory na mem fan ko Gomwa. But the reason is that I am an investor, I am not an investigator. So if you are building a factory, you become an investor, not an investigator. I buying a bit diako. Now buying esi bungalows. Now what be a tumrika up workers ako. Now why incorporate communities na home. So one district, one factory was a solid policy. But I know so no at the buy and an accurate Wajman Rollins with the 31st December Women's Movement. When they were dotting across this country, cocoa factory, den factory, den factory, den factory. So, nanka nanado to me ye and noa. Anka each factory, ebema MPP, 5,000 votes. So ye anka each factory, ebema nanado 5,000 votes. Ebema MPP, 5,000 votes. So, for phone no, for calculator. And I'll break it down for Ghana for to understand. So two MPP for womonte. I am fi say ye kasa omadrium say umkuta master's degree ye ni bintino as a answer ni. I want to pump some sense into their heads. 5,123 times 276 constituencies. That alone, anka one district, one factory, ebema MPP 1,380,000 votes. One district, one factory, Bema MPP, 1.3 million votes. Why am I saying this? Watch this. So we see factory be a direct employment. Just 200. Assume say 75% of one ebe yes ejumano or factory no no. They only hear a girlfriend. They only buy share the mommy.
Yeah, sure.
They are the mommy who share the papa. They are the mommy and the papa who share the new aketwa. They didn't yaketwa anyone the what fast me by school fees. They are only our fast or no kwe yase bonsa. They are only on kwe yase and konko bonsa no or baby odija. So one individual are connected to more than 200 people at any given time. And the 200 people now, when we are connected to that one person, no, by economic calculation, they are also connected to another 200 people. And the 200 people also connected to another 200 people until the last 200 person say you're rich. It is like a factories, and a factory back could be a 200 or him say a bind dia. And kada MPP ever 1,380,000 votes and went down. Nobody can contest it, but they didn't do that. They chose to use $312 million. Opoku inamne sofo Victor Kusibuatemu ediko tu tokuru ene da hono tokuru abodu se ene da hono. So Wusha Mahama and Kokon Ketenkete policy now. One day will tell you where it's coming from. Look, let me tell you, Sam Kokon Ketenkete policy no is the best policy ever to bring people out of poverty to get food to eat. Number one, machines. Because if you train me buy one, Ghana, Skasani the import $2.1 billion every year. Tika de kra akoko furu memempe. Ya de kra akoko furu ba Ghana ha eye $2.1 billion US. Ya de kra akoko furu. Countries are crack nam no kase free Netherlands. Eti Mamela Bianca, nyame fa de kransie yi. Je na otimi kra containers by 700. Toda one day bi wo mame no oyi 812 containers obaba kope one day. You know, eti sa sika we nyina no. And I say, look, yemfa $2.1 billion no. Yemfemu $200 million per. Na yenja 1.9 billion on to Ghana accounting.
You know, Mr. Weyo, with the before summer to us, is it not the fact that Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo had a good intention, but Nenko for
Yanko Kingsley Howo EC office Mra.
Okay.
Then I'll give you the opportunity so that you can continue that. Kingsley, what's the come out?
Captain, Sisia, make us say, Bibia and Shedan Kosoaha. Yegusu Hanuma, ye train resource now. I can't say bano. So far, no. Ebiaba, Ebizum by Enti many deputy director of research monitoring. Bekasa Sisia na onwa to nenu to aka. Dear Yawo, Ewa Hanmo. Mr. Fred, me pacho, Omia TV Niawe. Pacho so far, ubetimi aka kire me de ekoso wa hanum.
So far no, the ekoso no say your national coalition process no. We are still collating the presidential results no. As at the moment, you know, yetumi aye yensa ka ahafo central, western, north, OT, eastern, upper west, Bono East, Volta, and the northeast. The Aka, drew any moment from now. Western, Bono, Northern region, Upper East, Savannah, Ashanti, and then Greater Accra. So those are the 7 facts of the results from those regions. Now, chair Jumadi no so.
Into Usha Diakano, Dene Mano, Ama Kitrintia, Ian Sankai.
Oh, I knew the make us a near Mammy no so. Coalition process, and I'm say this time, no, I say a ye cry, and say senior Anopano, Yampen for Nisika, Nkrofobi collation centers no and omukoping omuko bo omo anu a omo ye dede ni nke county ama ye nkrofo no anya what Bruni can say conducive environment to do the work enti sisia say eba say obi can say oh wa concede defeat no ama ekwan da ho ama san nkrofo orderliness abaho. And tell him say why you know why straight away base 9:30 10 move on say afide na regions no na eba no wa sa na tie ba edru samre yankrofon bebre nso omo atena sia se wa onim se ye no na start free to say atena mu nse ye na a friend da nyina ye na enenso ya anaju ye nsan na esan chiaso anti obrabim na obrabim na untu bo a wan hwe obey mistakes anti ni nyina ni ade a ama to say ni ama slow down kakra but we'll get there
Osha the anyama slow down until you can kwata kra time ben na osha yensa betimi aka ni nyina na ye nyina na ya declare winner no na ye nyina etimi akoye fie
possible say mean to me fa me sense to say emre say but senior ye ma me si aka no ye hwe ni mu say within 72 hours no ye betumi ayeden ID wa declare anti emreko but say ye wo mre nso a ye de ebe kan ni say amonfo nya abutre ebeye say obeye na wa ye ni yi say o chen obeprepro ho a na wa koye na mistakes we abemu anti ye meticulous and then careful as to figures na ye dealing with no anti yentu yebo ni enye na bibia entona kwam nti de Israel ni samanfo benya gidie wo yemu na your friend is saying that the bibia baby ya gidi say bibia if all things being equal na ebedro ochena baby de mfan say na yensa kan nyina na afide ne yama Ghana for ehu senia ejina ni city
pedase your captain say you better so the mechanic say sisiano 9 ena yensa kan 9 resource ni yensa kan nti aka 7 na sisia make us say party reps now omo ahanom no bebre apaba omo asori nti sa wo hwe bebi a omo wa otu eni hwe bebi omo wa CPP rep na obehu no NDPC ni honomo GCPP ni hanomo APC ni hanomo MPP ni hanomo LGP ni hanomo enti sisi aye twen say the rest of the resource no ebeba na isi no be declare resource no amaye enti say betwanfo ni wa hanomo sisi a de ewo hanomo a metimi aka kire captain.
Why are there papa? You've done so well. You've done very well. Why are there pa?
So you were evangelist, you were apostle, you were teacher, you were prophet, and you were the fivefold ministry. So be our Juma.
That's right. That's right. Now. Say easy catch them is I cast 7
regions.
One. JB.
General, so you see why I was saying said the easy is because
they will do the coalition before they will tabulate and then put it on wherever they have to.
Okay,
and over the years, easy update on website announce nobody could go and watch this. 2020, there was a serious electoral mishap. One. Nana Aduja saying in 2020, no Ghanaian can tell. Mahama say no Ghanaian can tell. The figures na ye wono. Sisi ya me no ka say easy wo system no. Enye figure Nana Aduja ye no. Enye figure Mahama nya ye no 2020. Because their system is here.
You know,
and you see, say be a nuntina this year no more to bona.
But you see,
no problem. But Jay, quickly, finally, I mean, what share aba pink sheets every 40,976. Say ya me no ka say wo electoral commission system muno 39,386 and omonsaka. So how come that represented 7 regions? What found phone says here and ye mathematics are ye calculations see our ha. Ebusua 40,976. 40976 minus 39387. 1,589. Ashanti region Kwankra polling stations are Ashanti region is 7,100. Into the Akanokurano, it's far less than that of Ashanti region. So why is the EC saying that? Or to Ashanti region? Huh? No, catcher and someone saka there no. Na moki kabubum ewo headquarters. That sounds better. But anyway, whatever cost through, ebeba for more.
We're considered defeated.
Apem, because they see as it stands now. Maya kwa homanasona yene Anita entwa so ewo tafo. Ani wote benka majwe.
Wote benka.
Ah, beton karodo, obapa.
Ai, sisi amijina o tafo. Na oge metite ina. Life so da ni hanu te na nso Eniji ayakotuni the way NDC supporters how many are they? Almost 12 anymore. Captain Anya Semki Quatra. Like I had a life of Kakra. Now no somebody where any Aboboyani Adiano and a life almost sort of life that were 100 years. And not Semki Quatra and the old Tapu for the almost 12 anymore. Almost Gio when you are Kasan. And that's a little
light in the way na fei energy say across we who police phobia or wa and I want a bob by security or ho.
I think that the one on the main good security.
All right. Me who say Kumasi show you fine. When you aje? All right then. Mama na wase Anita bibi ani ana wa ma ya swat na fe yetimi afa obiom. All right. Thank you so much Anita Akufu and OTN. Sisi akura no 88 asamba.
Tafo do not have a police station.
Ebusuafo every year bi aye to aba ye wia school for niama asebo no mamenka
ye school for them
yes 2000 ye to aba no wie ye no enuane ana nkrofo twi free prempe college
Kumasi
me na ka kire wo
maybe I want to recall school
aye other schools ye wia niama every year say ya me no ka say school track emu tin tomatoes den egumuma
track
then na car ekwa aguna so duro farm ankasim car then no copy ankasim wa bra udu win junction o fa on right na duro ho car na si wo no and me catch am ankasim police from penny for say we are aware of whatever is happening. Yeah, mama kesim by a transit point. Adriane aye mani bedri ye be wiade afa ho. And mankesim post commander, post penny awo ho. You may not know this, but we are showing this picture to you. Car way esiwe J emu anwa tin tomatoes school tade nyina gum
abode koy
nipa or stop a car ni busan so the coin or say regional minister there
there
well or say a regional minister there
Cape Coast regional minister and say
well the dear boy and say a regional minister there all of a sudden call be a propose penny bi ho say you release car no
omolusu ina echi no
why eti car na ekwa hin what if say the near sponsor for secondary school your mount lock sheet
yeah
it is sardine say we say secondary school now what they call school ni din was so headmaster din was so and a headmaster telephone number and an assistant headmaster domestic nti aya yeta from mama domain there omo so din was so nipa de busa de say fa endo che yo say minibi ene ma no de kwa yo say regional minister there
school for name no
ai etika ye wo se say ye release the free mankasim and there are more cars efa mankasim ewura ko baby why why
the center can no more hold our gods must be crazy
why efa macho the ekono Ghana ha no ye ni wo babia ye ni wo babia nti ye bebo kan na ma wenche na posifo am wo Ghana ha babia mu hye kan na mo nche no police for am wo Ghana ha tokro bia mu hye sa tipa track ya mo nche no
akobo kro no
mo nche sa tipa track a police for am wo barres ina no tipa track bia besim bia mu miem
ene bo number no proper
se okase odi ko school bia mu musa no school kuno a odi ko na monfre headmaster no
na omo mo ten Ghana so e
there be police for nje se Ghana police for ni atipa wo
onje
sa onje
ene bo number de chiro bo
anya kono producer be hwe de number na kra be to so say bam party da me chono yenja isa we wochina ye nye ne hwe me ye Ghana man pani a me ma wo mre ye do be ko secondary school wo be twitwi kuko mu saa 3 years ni ye jao wa next time wo kofie na wo be hye o se da na akọ he o se mi ko wi school for aduane ti wo ko he den se ye de mi ko se mi ko twitwi school for kuko mu wonya biom but ye di pa ne hwe ebi kura regional minister ni nim ho hwe o de ni din hye da abata ho ko so peni bibia yo no anyway oje na opesa ka bibi before we went to akọ
na me ka say yes na me ka say the system in which we are no say am protect ye niam bia things will go wrong and baby yedru no yedru kwantana ne so we are not going to allow any level of impunity or anything to go waste because Ghana baby yedru no that is why the will of the Ghanaian people prevail. It doesn't mean say any ababi obetra subiano will enjoy luxury or honeymoon because Ghana for no there be Ghana for do into your to aba at the mouth. And we needed one thing from Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Sena coordinate that basic form. No fight corruption. Galamsey and other Nema a Ghana for Abrabo. And the Peace Council for Okoye meeting. Omo friends that no more sign peace pact to say why no. They were drinking foreign bottled water. What do you see? They were drinking foreign bottled water. Peace Council for
please. I remember when you show so.
Time amo efre omo signing the peace pact. You saw amo the survey dignitaries no. It was a foreign bottled water because omo nje Ghana so ni Ghana so na say die na kwapia na aboa e de enom na yen say. You see we have come to we are at this stage because as a Samuel Yeni Penibia or Yokrobo Hanomuse, meanwhile, one painful, we can look up to them in times of troubles, in times of crisis, and in times of anything. But Abaimu Kofuo will always have their way to influence those people. And that is the reason why we are at where we are now. Please, because on the end, they said the baby cost Achumamponia, yesterday you 3 years last. God said you 3 years last, you 3 years last, man, so you 3 years last because I buy no 1 month of a hand over to you 3 years last. Look, who 2 last? No problem, 2 na call. But obi odua body de batch wo hono no. Sa body de batch ni bia na abeto na adia ofufu edi. Na odi wie da say sa chemicals no call with dem a. Obekọ South Africa, me akwa your surgery and you pay an expensive amount of money for that surgery. Seven previous, yeah, top area and one on any other painkiller be a You see, it is about time we should hold our leaders and the microphone accountable. And then what lose election, we could look at what lose election, yeah, Russia Walker Hospital. Why? Because now if you say what the oil got obedient to be true. To me, no, it is in the hands of the people. And this is the time the likes of Mekuduka are not done prayer and they Herikote and the likes value the power of the people.
She said, me Henry Crowder, me who are dear be
Henry, the right people for that, the two.
Why, yeah, who be apart from, sir, a year, your friend is saying, why, yeah, but who share Mekuduka? Ye can't galamsey as some children. Paddy inti. Sampam pass a rational hospital.
No, it's a fire. But we have to be out of Kwabisa.
Nisika na share.
Your rational could go for the hospital.
Sika unya yinano. Na nyama that down. No matter you so many election way.
Say, yare beku my America so call for Abene.
But that woman who is straight. Hey, if I'm going to you,
yare beku my
woman who is straight. Because say I'm going to sika the better if you opposition unibi. Hey, I am going to the York being one. Some mine and I friend of Cobain. I am going to the year branch any dinner ni. Only Western Regional Minister.
Ochedako.
Na Ochedako, nimbe kuduka say, woman trainers, woman winning election. And I mean, who bibi. Really? Ha.
It will lose election also end day.
Why, I mean,
oh.
Now, Captain Smart, you winning, you been winning, you winning, we are. You bet, no. When him so bit me ya kukudro. E share me papa after sawa kwa sorry oba. Said they obey ye winning election no bano. You bet munyanza. Mistress, some papa catch me mistress. No, a look is when share me mammy. The Sankagina or cast actually na. Who cast some chimney kuduka oh. Now I had to said or hina what town would you none in Timefe. Who say who see who know so what kato when you heard in Timon. Who dear one yet. Mekuduka. A do baby no he became a thing God.
Yeah, that's true.
Now MPP Funka sent me money chemso. To a certain level, say, or bar or any business. I told her die. Mavic. We say we iron shelves in Nari of a ton a day. Namely could look at the Tekashi. I could just dine every mammy and some. At the MPP, Carlos Aquatic Town, who say a MPP constituency office. Ninia to say John Kuma or Mama and poison di woo here no. Or no? What we see constituency office. Or to say John Kuma ko G ubi dying feeling some. I was just one. I sat here and said that we will set Aquama and say Sanka ubi ma minima Vic and Amerikuduka ayer sa. Nti kombe twa ba manana the whole takwa some mo kan say me na metu Amerikuduka ane me na metu no because hwe obekwa nkrobra asay hotel bi wa exhibit nchen wo baby eyo bi business nti bi pese me body okohia ganam say for na katri na feku ka ho this ne ka ho shiawo so de omo nkoso nye Uma yeji okobin license if you didn't say hwe maybe a story no ha abrante bi wo ba omia office so for kusi boati ni masem nya making ono ne sam ne sika ne faaye say omo de cover omia ho na omo aye okobin license na ma no bisa so for Victor kusi boati same boa da me boss story no so ha no dimika start say oye calls so omo de okobin sika be ma no so for no oni masem making Gigi papa isi kasa at the end of the day. No almost sa China for. And then go gu or coming site adintra okoben yere a contesting no as independent candidate our Takwanshaim constituency because of that nti ye miano said ye be ya onye sika bium do the sponsor ne yere abe contesting
and that is madness.
Hwe wudu Axima hwade ni din unim say na Kofinoku
yeah
ye ko Axim last year right Axim na ye ko ye Kundum last year Kofinoku no lose election no I'm telling you Kofinoku na belusu Axim because ye ko ye nyina ye ko didi wo katina fe kufie ofre ye no aduane maye ni kunukura che me book se mekan tran fie edidi fine ye wie ye no ena ye sore ye na ye ko ti ye ko na me hwade ni di na me hu se no Kofinoku obolusu ba katina fe kosu nya na me behunu minim katina fe ku je ku first time but a bad mu kakra na mu se Kofinoku belusu ba Catherine oya manani atra na ninton oya ade bi na me ka se mami oh sir watch this ye ka se ye be ko Kundum ahemfo na ne bai e na okoda da ahemfo ne se media house ba ko okuruma ono be ma omu 200,000 media house o be cover festival no ono be ma 200 me ka dum be ma Kundum ahemfo 200,000 no we wasa cover ama omu free or the sack what you be or this is fiane bi or the stone boy ke kan sama kese sa nti ye wa ha ahemfo friend say yema mokai meka ha se Kundum mo fa mo Kundum na adwene ni nyina ne say ye ba niam na ekoso no galamsey na ode ne ho afrem no ye be boso nti o make some move na meka say mema na lusu and ubisa Axim for na yeah, me was me ko weekend oh man kesi me dodge na me ko Axim call 3 times catch him who said you will lose. I'll make sure you will lose the elections and se Catherine wene ya say ya kana no aduru MPP nkope candidate for Axim okawo ono eni mrekuduka ena ma omu yi ye friend say Mame Dockers, Elizabeth Dockers.
Yeah.
Mensa or something. This year na or because Mame no na on makwa mu muntu galapsi. Enti womo ko reporte no. Womo de Mame no echo chief of staff office echo reporte no. O hosa and ya bondi say na do yi no. Nipa na Omo pa Mame no omo de ko share na nan no ono na oton some fine spare parts.
Wow.
The friend is ono na this year all stop galamsey enti ya pam no ye do wa be share na nan no owo shop e ho na ye to galamsey equipment spare parts. And you think that ensuo and cobra na oda ho no
Oda
hokwa sa no madwen ye won onfisa ankobra no just nsuo eda hokwa me ka wa ha se Ghana abosoma ko ye nhemu okuhia ankobra na chair meeting no ena emisa ochi mankasim nsuo na eda ho no ono ena communicate information ni na ma abosoma ka na Ghana mankasim nsuo na eda ho sa no ugro no ho edi aye o. One day, matchere Ophelia, the Indian Zuni in my man lusu election. No. Eti, Axim Walker can say Sikawo Hunti, Opie Tranen, the Ninton. Bonzoke, Apijane home, a well embele.
Bonzoke, the just a yas of control.
And now, was a
yas of
share, and now Etienne Waxim. And now, Omone Mekuduka show much. And a Western Regional Minister, Shaw Machi, and Omania, Wunyaba, Miaminuaba, Katrina Feku Kahon, and Omaya Contain, our region. So thinking, say, we're going to win, sir, enzema asase so 3 seats na ho. They thought say was okay to Galamsey. Now watch this. Insu akwame nkroma hyele maame achi. Insu ewa abakosem sei. Na nkrofo miami krom nkrofo effort wo hwe mabunzuke asai nsuo no secondary school na ewo ho na ye nkroma first no.
Yeah, that technical school.
Enyina wo matu Galamsey assess school na chi ho nyina. And you think say subri nsuo na da ho no obehwe okwa. Set na ho. So the MPP had a plan. So ombeje Jomoro, ombeje Axim, ombeje Elembele. Now, why the catch was over to Amakofibwa? Ye kwa no. Na ye name sa. Na me catch on say look. Wo one win by far. Mahama ben win by far. Baby aka sese ye ho adwuma Kofi no ko eti don't worry eti edu baby no Axim Kundum festival no emu chemienu eti Catherine eye ne de different day eti na esese Kofi no ko so tam ne de no eko another community and ahemfo a ewo ho ne bi etna sese because of politics inti womo senti afiwe Kundum eye tantan time and ohene baako em say the GH boy kra agama to ajan no so techre ena womo ne no mo kobasa ye ko ne ko sa subiri bankran na mbeka sa kire nsu no wonkran ha sesako na momo wene ne nhwe won vote Mahama nyaaye katina feku wa reporto Kofi no ko be catch so my brother for this one but we are praying I'm so Kofi you win so my brother well I know but we are praying to God we hear the voice now to say uja fabre and ye do baby a ho esa oman hu hia yen e chen NDC ne MPP Catherine wareta
and that is a warning to
Mekuduka
the NDC
or retirement on Mabium Western Regional Minister also what to say team on to start you know
that is almost a boys no so mood to
on pharmacy ko chebi
almost one day ko almost say yumre ya yumre obetu di akwa komado nanado
chebi kura nanado start you see ho
but can't you think of it I mean hey, you see
properties are Western Regional Minister ato e wo takrade bisa takrade de nkanchero takrade ne ye wa food bridge kro munwie market wo munwie ba wo sika yetimi de soso ye statue thinking that the ordinary Ghanaian Sebiota Freche we are fools. That's what they think. Takrade ne your friend is saying the best comes from the west.
Yeah.
The oil city.
Oil city. And then they my friend oil
and
city.
then Shade. As a regional minister, Takrade for Ncheme adie bakope akwabe no chere dako. Etimi a champion. E momode abesi Takrade a ebetimi ama mebu na wo ho adwuma ye bakokrade ho. Until they want to render you poor so that they be that you will go to him and say boss, come on to me. I am say, come on to me. I am say, and yes, son, you leading nipa. Oh, come on. Come on. Try Katie Amon.
We raho cry.
Katie Amon, oh. Nana Adrian say, when yaye. Katie Amon, Nana Adrian say, when yaye. Tell them the name of my friend so far.
Katie Amon.
When any break.
Okay.
Nkade aboro so ko ya collapse. Na humete.
Ya rebe kumba ya.
Keti humete.
Also come for abe.
Because he anyesa independent ni oye MPP ni kura na GC ni feel nsemu. NDC. Tieniye, hwe ade amaketi amon humete ni nyina no. Enyesa loose na we loose no. Sanka MPP ni na te ne ho. and call independent and on winning ya. Okay, ya.
Send this in it.
Because I need part parliament a year swa of a MPP.
Yeah.
But we know a NDC, National Democratic Congress, constituency and the dean, okay, what can Santi history at dance.
And I said the area, a no-go area. No go area for the NDC.
Dance Asokwa constituency. Now then say NDC, a should seat no, if you get him on some. Secretary Amon winning seat with this year on. Ka parliament in Koba. Why hold the craba be
so for supete.
Ene Katie Amon to be Ghana meburu nyina nim ka che say ya fati be no ama meburu na omyere e meburu we wan nim yansa muti te se kube really wabra wo MPP national wo general secretary more or less Korea oyebebunu because he's the youngest general secretary of the New Patriotic Party, right?
Yes.
So, Oyebebunu, who are youth organizer, our constituency. Now, what to be one no kase, Ghana, Mubria, and Yenja. To me, Mamu.
I'm about to start, you know.
I'm going
to
all right.
I'm about to start, you know. I'm about to know. I have a video.
All right.
I'm going to say, Yabuno.
Ode nyabotranya no a.
Another station.
First then answer no mudi kosi ode da for mo no.
Na na bi si wo dada.
Answer no mudi kosi wo no. Said da form no be kukuresi ho. No a. Na Keti ya motimi ka sa asem no. Na me be ka kire Ghana youth say ono so titi se ball so that say. Nti mebuna e won the constituency no they should vote against him. Shockingly we are Ashanti region analysis na the entire KTM may appeal to youth na one constituency and say time na me share electoral content data no I realize that Ashanti region constituency are youth na wo high KTM constituency, so I decided that I will appeal to the conscience and Jerry offer electoral materials at home analyze it years now we know. If it this age, got this age. If it this age, got this age. If it this age, got that age. And say, who agenda no prosecutor where you see one na afe what they and no at the account. So I decided say may appeal to the conscience of the youth. KTM constituency. And they say guys we omembo mudi on one MPP for say captain will help you to unseat. When him tell on the man this devil.
Wow.
On one party. And then today, Katie Hammond is not. No, Katie Hammond and Lucy Sarsiti. He's coming to Parliament 16th of December as a Minister of State. 7th January, no a former MP and former Minister of State. Obeye Mobose, Jo Sankotna, London. On one sorry Ahmedia. Papa we call that sorry and non Ahmedis. Ahmedis ne shia. Sofopeni anase MC waka sewi kotena se din e ho nya political ground. Na wasanso no wakohwu microphone no every MC din sem. No wakasa poto. And you see Bible can say no say nyo bia wanyini bia nanim nyansa. Ketiam on ye one. Wanyini bado nim nyansa. Waye no ho poto na ye ka say anyeshe Katie the son not here. No, anytime you are giving a new position you have to reposition yourself. And when I told that mama picking the Japan 7 or yeah na just so obe contested as flag bearer when say ke no irina ujaye till today esla usu obabia ni MPP mu a ne e den chance la usu won kran abonte so a so ukọ na ono ne honorable Samuel Fusu ampofo e wo Peace FM that time na obum e wo ho a won ka say esla obedi minister pe no withdraw Paketi Hammond, a member of parliament, Penin Toto Tisak Akwaye, na obi ye press conference for parliament no wetimi ahwe me no akotete na chize ya ndo sa katanani
Romu diagro
no sadi diagro any we dia we akobeto we hwe bobiom kwachi bobiom hwe onkojo otete asodi kwa hwe
kwabra donko
wa ko shade na fa sa cha ni menko bam mese akwa we ye wampi shabe mi ko Ahmedia secondary school kakra oh Jamie and you have this man as a member of parliament and nana do da kwa Akufo-Addo etimi hwe nyame anim we ye den na wo di ade esi otwe anan a wo si okura otwe efi akodwa so na wo di obi si na ya one pad one po
na general who was available as that
wo say ekura
when they available
na osesibe na oni honorable esibe
NSS boss
debi your former MP na kotu no Befi kotu no Kofodia no na onte ho as an economist Allah is an economist ye trade minister and then one fanan ko ho the way you are train free ho possibly the ekura fin question na Alan Chamate ni trade ministry what's the one question
ekura
no fian what's the KT Hammond ko trade minister na kwa we ono akwa na maame kura ta moto bojo odi ni maame store mu tofia ma na maame boka odi ni maame store mu tofia ma na maame boka Debbie ja ne maame store mu tofia KT Hammond di ni nyina ma na maame boka now say Alan Chamatin wasiri ya tutu ma shisha mano na upo bi ejida kwese Peter Gabra
oh David
na KT Hammond and I wanted to question why Alan Chamatin
stop
tofi na akwendi ya ma na maame boka na was me kwai the trade minister Nana do yana do say oh ma appointment be just to despise certain people but he didn't know say yenya yenim nyansa wo memu ha no ho ye na ye observe me ka bibia say me ye president sticker presidential staff akura onye bi
I agree with you 100%.
Who pobi aye no deputy finance minister. I know a trade.
Finance minister.
Deputy finance minister.
Oh yeah, the deputy trade minister. It's Chama John Kuma we no model version.
Deputy finance minister. What's the wire? Sticker really? Honorable one worry.
So the man is stuck in the honorable worry. Honorable one worry. Like us one of your fan of catch it. Worry. Ade. Worry. Good enemy. You mean you? Oh, funny. Young shame. Semajina Bana Maria. If I'm obey. Oh. Sikane usika. Enyem sika. When a free minister and a president of Maniano, you who say. Send a go to me no one thing. I go for the wee go to me and Bruno. Oh, the Berunda. I want to talk myself. I performer.
I want to come. You see, so what share Nana appointment ni bi o wa ho. I say enipa na omudi kufu achi no. Omo ye na hi. Look, who trade minister. Se won kokufu du yankofa onobo asibia.
Makasibe.
Makasibe. Umpe Makasibia. Okay, kwe is it north or south? MP Bakwin. Very fine.
Oh.
Oh, Mira Phoebe didn't say, oh.
Hey.
Buama.
Patrick Buama.
Patrick Buama.
Yes, Patrick Buama.
Wope obi
another prayer.
Me wie na ba ne so.
Unia ni.
Uwie ya wo say meja Patrick Buama ho kwakoye dai. Makofa sticker. I understand. Deputy Finance Minister. What does he know about finance?
Oh, a PhD in accounting.
Oh, please. PhD in accounting.
Yes.
Any.
A friend, Dr. Stephen Amwa.
There be. SSA. Mano. You fast can quite crassy. Na yemfa moto brumbo na chi no spray ball aso. I'm telling you, I'm being honest with you. You do baby, we should not allow anybody to use the certificate to think so answer. No, forget about that. Forget about that. Sticker deputy minister, really? That Patrick Buama tewo.
Maybe not Patrick Buama.
No.
Maybe not better position.
At West. Kasa kananado. Esesa Esla oyoba udija. Enko trade. Non for Patrick Buama Embra communication. Wanye wo? Hwe anodom pre.
No, the police station that's just for you there.
Who dey try me ba ho? Anod sticker obi to na ba a home minister of state. A parliamentarian. Who share video na?
Otuapo.
We have so show ba na to say oye de yo.
Otuapo.
Keti ya mona dan for pass ni. Nti akwa we konyini wo parliament a. Enye keti ya mona suya na odin kushia, kobo gushia. And you see they don't think. With him, Ashanti region, Kumewood, Ejako, Lewin, Bessie, Asie Dunumne Akrobetumi na hono mo. Wa ban se me kwa kosi bibia mamo. Na mo ne Gallywood e won kan ayepe. Okay. When see awie. No wa be parliament sa kakra bi me awie. Na se awie a ye be ye Chinese movie e wo Ghana bushia na o se akwa we kuta PhD we gu PhD holders in any maso kruma madam ka kire wo we me ye president a mema no motobru obe spray ball aso because you see as a Ghana no we are thinking say as o kuta certificate a unim nyansa ma but the question is time na Kwame Nkrumah see 442 companies and industries for memo ano na nkrache for one abem yesay. How many people were holding PhDs? Check it on pictures on the answer. Share 101. Share 101. You can tell that look, see, then you're real. You see, we have to be real. So reality now. Yen meaning to know, and I'm on my in Kosovo. Just take a picture. Would you share? Mama, take a picture. Look at this guy. Member of Parliament and the Minister of State. What ya paper man wet tom print area wo de kotum. Obi so beto da boss ma tweme come hwe so to ama me ha. Na presiding officer beside say honorable Adey. And we think it's a joke. It is not, my brother. Yet was a tamanado. And when election of Frey and Konima. Mbobo nkomo wie ya ne ade. McCoy, ye na ye fi ho. Enti mesanya call. And I call here. And as usual of him, Nanado or a very good politician, but I don't know how he lost it. Nanado is a very smart politician. And Crawford say Nanado ye gidi or da come on ye katakata mbuwa me kabibia Nanado ye oba. Me on himself meaning one person as so means only say kete tin Nanado or your ba. Hey, I want to catch your bar, forget it. Yeah, Your Excellency, one thing that can save you, reduce the size of your ministers. Executive expenditure, no, just cut it. Extremely cut it. Very, very good idea. What else do you want me to do so I can know what that is? Can't for find pen and paper. No, a church. Before I could say Jack, 125 ministers.
That's not gave you offer, bro. Over 170. What to the phone for?
It's just a make I not so grand at all.
What also?
Me move here. Mr. Gabi actually somebody should call Gabi. I said, Gabi, what is wrong with the old boy? So he gave a reason. Then the next morning he says that he wanted to run so fast because of one district, one factory, one village, one dam, free senior high school, and so okay. I'm quite now so. That day, yell worship. Minister for Uswansa, a bumpire man Kufado, a bumpire man Anado, you run fast 20. You call fast 29. Me cansiso. 2020. Omulusu poto. Omuyem. And it's a Kennedy Japan be cancer so much jina. Kwanya omo fa so ba power 2020 no. Obe kanina he Kennedy Japan oti. Sika tamgu bagim. Ede kwa Ashanti region. Anadwo no. Okay. We minister. We shall form of TV here. Here no. What the hell no?
Oh, most of my money am pinisa. Oh.
What the hell did you know?
God, what's up?
Here no. Ah, everyday Yankopon. Akomuko. Why Dracula da? Movie about Dracula. Why that? What was it? Why Dracula da?
Oh, that day I'm a captain.
As a Jackie Chan of you will be from. Near my Ashanti region 2021. 2020 election people lose you. So watch this. Women are 71%. Our Ashanti region. They lost bitterly. Greater Accra mo try amfa.
Yeah.
Because of John Mahama, Nebra, Peter Mahama. No way you imagine so they will take over. And the party for you say, we'll do our own thing, I'm so okay. MPP. And this is it now, MPP. We are Mpoto. Tino.
Could they be seen that 75% completion? Oh, Kumasia, and now a crap as your Sunita, or I see even Chinese movie Ukraine baby, and Crabber with a friend of Ghana Chinese. Ah, what is that? Almost young one, dear. Could they be seen that 75% completion? Oh, Kumasia, and now a crap as your Sunita, or I see even Chinese movie Ukraine baby, and Crabber with a friend of Ghana Chinese. Ah, what is that? Almost young one, dear. Could they be seen that 75% completion? Oh, Kumasi.
David is a good thing. Wapio. David. Oh, Wapi Subai to the windy bro, where do you know? Wapi Subai. And like, you know, you see, like joke, this guy is a member of parliament and a minister of state. This guy is a minister of state. No. Before 2016 elections, young guys are one new patriotic party. That time no, before the MP no Maslow.
No Maslow, yes.
Oh, yes.
No Maslow. Another Maslow boss.
Oh yeah, plan near dear man, maybe I didn't say I'm a bit nested. Can't respect him and say whatever he wanted to give me from Maslow. I said no, Mempe. And before I am winning 2016 elections for Maslow penny, who's so soon? Or your video be
one of the radio stations.
What's now? You may empty your mind. Shenano. And you see, we thought it's a joke. Everything in this country is like comedy. We should accept it as it is because, oh, Ghana dear, Sahana dear. And this guy is coming from Ashanti region. Chamini influence Adia Baku pe Awamayetimia Ashanti region as a deputy minister of trade and a deputy minister of finance. Two important positions. Mahama, Ede, Eja Ketia market here kusiho kakraka 7,000 lockable stores. A free in Shiaso ye MP. Eba Ketia ewa. When to me and answer as a deputy trade minister said, hey, yenye phase 2. Wanye, producer, Machoska.
It's very painful.
But
you should think about it. It's very painful. We will pass it. Whatever they want to do, we will pass it at the right time. They can't do anything. We are in government. If they claim it will make us unpopular, why wouldn't they? You should think about the poor. Ukrainian baby. And probably we are friendly Ghana Chinese. Ah, what is that? Almost young one, the India. Good, I know. And then we are Ghana. It's very painful.
Yeah, but I say, yeah, Debbie. The reality of the matter in the say, oh, what's a better be your father was so man, then would your man there?
Yeah, but so they are to you.
Yeah, to about what do you say? Eh? Me mammy can say which was you. Any dakro. To me, be shown so maybe my way. Now that I'm patching me back. Now when him, them say yes, ma'am, him or say hey, Ghana for chicha one summer what can you go hotel. Now what they one so bra. Na adiana aha kokoda or hundred than na ye say. Or maybe a few years later. A mouse had the be. Stick a few years later. Or see we will pass it. Before that, as I call it, we are of it, the action. And both Ghana yet, oh, and yes, she Ghana, dear, yeah, tearful one, Shade.
My way, you could why? My baby, my baby, we should think about the poor. Of mine, oh, and the Amoya Ghana, it's very painful. It will be no your bumpire, and the same hand me. A two things say on my way, the Akufa Dwaye. A two things say on my way, the Akufa Dwaye. Why? On my baby, come correct. You should think about the poor. Of mine, oh, and the Amoya Ghana,
look, and then why is I never way in area? Eti your man minister, me say, men's sound, said ya metie ye, but the sa. Wempio, Jebby. Also, why you doing? What to abo? So to ababa number. Where they say? And and your fee Muslim. No could MP.
On the 2 Kennedy can come.
Okay.
A free share.
On your scan away.
What's that?
On your scan away. You are time now not to one. Kennedy Kankan would have been a better minister of state than this thing.
Oh, that I agree with you. Because Kennedy Kankan served under Richard Anani.
No. As a agro, no be deputy finance minister. Where really?
Currently, he is.
JB, I am not MP before a refinia maybe. My core MPP penny for a meeting several times. MPP party no a party bia. Say one wadrin yo say when you tiama. Dakro a be fawase. Oje fa en crying. Aban bia maya wa bon cry for abro. Che nanado aban. Aban bia mbagana wodi asanteman hwam mabro ebu asante kwasea. Kwasea bu fita pa aban bia no wa ba omem ha webu asanteman kwasea pa te sa kufado aban. Aban bia no wa ba omem ha Central Region, Western Region, Volta Region fo su edi yaw echa kufado aban. Ono ani krom Eastern Region hweba omia votes. Say ya me no ka say 39,409. Okay, 410. But kwa be count say ya easy for system ni correct say. Eastern region. I mean refreshing bi be ka ho. Na me kan kire. Hwe Eastern region kra akufo ado firi no. Adwem bone ni tremudin ti. Say ya me no ka say hwe. Ba omia out of 39,274. Akonachi. I mean, refreshing. Region be a Wagana Habi de Akufado Hoyao. Every single region. Greater Accra, let me start with Greater Accra. Nanado thought that he can take almost every region for a ride. Accra, first thing, Eba Nanado Trim, Accra will become the cleanest city in Africa. So you see a check here. Sika ye de be cleanest city ewo Africa no. Ekopie sisi da pa dem. Paul Adomo kire timi hwe nyame anim koje tobu afede card ya ye fro wa ahoro ho. E na ode card no hu fi. E de koma tobu afede. Ono sa akwa no etimi nya akokuduro e ka kasafon e kire tobu afede sa de bi no nam ase wenya HIV no. To be cancer fon sa e de kire tobu afede. But o wie ye no Paul Adomo kire Ghana for say sika na ekopie sisiri abna da pa dem no. Meanwhile onim sisiri da pa nchen me. Cause time na ye DJ Kufu echa sisiri da pa any frame up pare wo ho no. Na abrante no. No na muram no taseta ball as we duane. Ba da yen ni edi won chi. E be ka kire say sika no sisiri da pa ni nua ba mo wu ye ensa abode. Sisiri da pa na transidi no dwuna se no so no. Afa kwase ya so on defend me. Basika na nyensa abode because sabi eburu sabi nyado mani nsa obia na na ba asante him akura wuye otumfo nyensa $1 million eye ben abagana Professor Mese kura wuye ye nyensa abode $1 million enu koda la forte ko sa osio la polyclinic enyefe ye ebu ni yesi ye da sore branda no padakro e wa adom ye ti yan se brim ye bu he eni ye nije ye na do be sila 2018 laola 2019 laola 2020 laola besi 2024 say na la polyclinic jebi ye buya ye de ho be si administration block ama National Cathedral. Until you boo hospital at Tuguye. Fair no tonche. What was when Yashi and Jan cry for was in my kutu amena. Why did Brafie Central Region? Brafie, where sticker? Central Region, MPP to be kojina simpie so, da, ye infant for there, whereby Abazi was will be airport amayan. Ye na ye nyu aje Ye can be sent an ado there. One kasa akufado. I will know you running mate. And what about a day be catch in there? We be see airport was a man. Now airport and that and then it is also I'm akufado. It's if you mean ma. I have a promise that the one the no, can't put all the go. What that central region. But say come and kasim signature project now. E jade so no Asamoah Boateng Asabi market Asamoah Boateng started time no ye be MP minister. Mankasim ayem mobo. Mankasim Salt Pond Anomabo eja number 1 eja number 2 Kromante Abande. Just look at that enclave from Mankesima Besinko Cape Coast. Day and Abai with me here. Western region, Northern region, Upper East, Upper West. I will not even go there. What could you to Amena to us away dam? Now, Minister now would be a Juma share the Senate Minya could drive a catch a Ghana for say the 200,000 Ghana cities here, the Yedam. Now, you're the Nompo. What do you say? 200,000 Ghana cities, 8 million Yedam, and your madam, what is the kind of no, what you day? And then Ghana format now who did me. I have told Mahama and Massa, I am telling you again. After 10 months, say and near my would have made donya me be some mammy. And you'll be country mama. Me and I'm do by Messa and Wako. There, because you do baby a J. I told that me bed Juba Homache. Now me drew Apostle Kojo Safu baby at the showroom no. A community police abaya be a traffic ward the CBA otna junction so bedu ahomache 5 na oteho bedu 5:30 na oteho na aya na me hwa abaya no say why community police 4 months na ketua mai ya sesa napkofo akogu baby 1 year aketua mai national service for aketua mai nurses gufie yem posti wo teacher for gufie na mbisa mo say is Ghana a forest that every animal is looking for a herb to feed? Or Ghana is a nation that we have a leader who is supposed to take care of all of us? Go to Volta region, west of it all. It's me that I was saying, maybe see how amount. Show. Now, what could you assassin us? What can assassin us? We are Habon Wensi. Na Honorable Daniel Nikwate Titus Glover. It's me abetena TV3. Say Habono ya shase na onim say yakọ akodi hogbe. Enti yakotwa videos. Me touche no TV3. Me donya me bisa TV3 video no omba da ko me pa ma. If you want no me yaka. Na me ka chen say hwe. Titus say me bank na me nimu. Me ni nua be ma na kwa pam secondary school. Ba me bank na me nimu. It is a one man life it's like time na me fi kuma say bank cry no. You cannot do anything in my life.
The value bia.
Add value bia. What value that Titus Global added to my life?
No crowd there no ya because on
meanwhile, time olusu the seat na do. See your man position no. Me na no switch na be say me mbom man na man position.
Oh super chow.
Yes, super chow. Obetra ha be dintro. Say keta habo. O ma shase. Meanwhile, they umuntu amena ba kumpo e keta na wo fa CEO of America. No me dey akwade by say ono na ye keta habo CEO. No mo man 17 additional workers can 18. So mo na mo ye adwuma e wo keta habo. Mo office wo here am say wo tema habo. How can Antibi office be kwa kosi multimedia? Babro ye CEO am media general. And people think that what that sorry, it's a joke. Share ade twa me suma the last 2 weeks. What say last week in ana wo ka say afede me year rally. Eye Aboazi glass factory na Akufado toye no. Me sumu twae. Na na do pra me big time. Aboazi glass factory.
Or turn condemn no.
Turn condemn. What say obi a we see one district one factory. You ended up selling my factories. My factories. and no charm yam say show them say kai mama kofie poto kebi ade aban we aye no ho se nyame anka Mahama koma ho no say bibi obehwehwe mu amedoja me MPP pani bia from constituency to polling station executive obi ameko jail
but me mom dey medical case assembly general Mr. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Oba, one of your signature projects is KJT Market. For 8 years, KJT Market, or more KJT Market, cleaners, any security, or more, they've never had any contract with KJT management. Because party chairman be and call for the edge more. Please, Kokoshe, na di hujuma. Number 2, baby, a share for more than 1 year. The report is sitting somewhere with the Ministry of Local Government. Our reports are indicting Kofobi. Because of the fact they indicted Muninti, they have decided not to release and implement the report. And so, all requests here, my requested reports on several occasions, they will tell you, say, President is say, or Shimwa, or then find this member. Please take that report and act on it accordingly. Number 3, or more every week you treat 10,000 Ghana cedis for no job done. I will KJT market. But so me go for me and 100,000 Ghana cedis. I will KJT. Please investigate them and prosecute them accordingly. I will KJT market because obo KJT who fee as say KJT. Number 4, Niema say will KJT for no reason. The entire insurance and insurance any KJT no. Please go and investigate it and prosecute those people. Because KJT ashe and you cannot account for anything. Ashe kwasi ashe.
Interesting story.
Chairman, about Okobo 11.
JB.
Chairman.
A channel pass here, Benjamin.
It's a Monday.
Auntie Tobonati. The man say about 12. 7 minutes. One interesting story. 2006. No, it was not 2006. It was 2005. After you're winning 2004 elections, no. You know, Nanado was the Attorney General.
Yeah, sure.
He caused the blunder. In the legal industry.
Oh, really?
In the legal industry.
Oh, really?
Yes. Nanado, Emma, Nana Kunedu Wajiman Rollins be a hero say or say Akufo-Addo nye lawyer na yampa. You know what he did? Office.
Yeah.
Me nam de koi. We bibiyar me nsem ye do suma me. Ni o say fofi on na drive car no. I say Fufi and the Chicano was classified super confidential. Or Yena or your case title no. When him say president. Ghana Mrachre say we a president. Wo won't mean phobia and court. And Obia so intimate for own court.
Yeah, sure.
Nanado Timisha and him said lawyer Penny say Etro say the president versus Tatu Chikata.
The president versus Chachuchi.
The president versus Chachuchi Kata. I remember very well. You see, you do baby on Ghana for yenye real. The then MPP legal team, mema lawyers no, on one kasala nado. Papa Uswankuma.
Yeah.
Esikado Keten MP, your friend say, Jogati. Domeko Abinya MP, Okoye ambassador, lawyer, Professor Michael Kwe. Aka lawyer bako na owo Kufudria refidino 5.